Welcome back to your mat. I'm really glad you joined me today because there are two key things that we can do tangibly and physically in our own lives that will keep us from being a jerk. Now, we're all prone to go to the low side of our number when we're not consciously working to be healthy people. It's just the way we slide, and that's okay. And we're never all going to be in health all the time. So all of us, at some point during the day, the week, or the month, we're going to be a little bit of a jerk. This is not an excuse. This is just reality. And what I want to help you do is to become a healthier person, spend more of your time in that realm. It also feels really good there, rather than being in that low side. So what are these two things we can do to be healthy, to keep us from being a jerk? First of all, it's really burning out your rage, burning out your frustration. So whether it be running up and down the stairs as you're doing the laundry, or going out on a run with your dog, or jumping jacks, whatever you have to do, it's good to get out of breath, get your heart rate up, and do that at least for a few minutes every day. Maybe it's 10 jumping jacks you start with. That's fine. Maybe it's 5. It doesn't matter. But just something to get the heart rate up, to get the breath punchy and forceful. The second physical thing we can do that benefits our mind is to challenge our physical bodies, as we do in these yoga classes, while remaining calm and constant with the breath. That slow, even inhale and exhale, belly breath that tells the body, you are okay. And today you might think, oh, we're using a chair or an ottoman. This is going to be easier. Yes, and still you will feel that challenge. And I ask you to come back to your breath. Aim to keep the lips sealed, to keep your focus steady, your drishti, single immovable focal point. That will help you in your balance. It will help keep your mind calm and clear. By doing these physical practices, getting out of breath and finding breath control amidst physical challenge, both of these things are crucial on a daily basis to keep our brains healthy. Don't let the word daily scare you. Trust me, I'm a 7, and the idea of doing anything every day, it is impossible, frankly, for me. So do your best, do what you're able to do. An integral part of growth is self-care and compassion. So when you do skip a day, when you find yourself for a week even sitting in front of the computer, crunching to get something done at work, and you realize, oh my goodness, I have not moved my body all week. Rather than shame yourself, rather than say, I should have, take your hand to your heart. Say, I love you, Courtney. It's okay. We start again right now. Or we start again tomorrow. In order to move forward, we just have to accept where we are. So today, on the chair, let's see what happens. Find that calm breath, but do challenge yourself. You may notice that I'm not wearing yoga clothes, but these are yoga clothes. They're just what I have on. Thankfully, the pants are stretchy. But what I will do is take my shoes off. I feel like Mr. Rogers right now. You can keep your socks on, though. Let's move these out of the way. First, we'll start with the feet. Lift up your right heel. Set it down. Lift up your left heel. Going back and forth. And then, if it feels okay in the toes, take it all the way up to the tip of your toe. If you were a ballet dancer in toe shoes, you have an advantage over the rest of us. And then use your core strength to lift up your right knee, rotate the right ankle in both directions. Set the right foot down, lift the left knee, rotate the ankle in both directions. Set both feet flat on the ground. Grab underneath your thighs and draw your navel in toward your spine as if someone were gently punching you in the gut. Draw the shoulders forward, chin to chest. Cat pose on our chair. Inhale, lift the heart, pull the shoulder blades back toward one another, gaze up, open the throat. Exhale, seated cat. Inhale, seated cow. One more time. And then come to sit tall, release your arms. Extend the right arm out to the right side as if you were telling the floor to stop. Gaze over your right shoulder, looking at your fingertips. Pull the fingertips back as far as you can. Exhale, turn your head to the left. Maintain that firm palm on the right, pulling fingertips back. And then grab onto your chair, it could be onto the bottom with the left hand, and reach the right arm up and over as you turn your gaze to the right. I am actually going to lean on my chair a little bit here. Gives me more room to open up the side body all the way from the hip to the shoulder. And then inhale, rise up, relax the right arm down, extend the left arm long, telling the floor to stop. Pull the fingertips back, gazing over the left shoulder. Powerfully straight arm, not just hanging out, but extending. And then exhale, turn your gaze over the right shoulder. Notice how that changes the sensation of the stretch in the left arm. Still extremely active in the left arm. And then release the left hand. Take the right hand to the top or bottom of your chair. Depending on your chair, you just want stability. On the inhale, reach up with the left arm, gaze up. Exhale, lean over to the right. Keep your core engaged here. Pull your left hip down toward the seat as the shoulder reaches upward. Inhale, come back to center. Release the arms. Exhale. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, draw your right arm in front of you. Pull the arm toward your torso, keeping the shoulders drawn down. Exhale, release the right arm, reach it up and over as if you were going to scratch your back. You can either grab the elbow or take your left fingertips back behind you, make a connection. One more inhale. Exhale, release, arms to a T. Deep inhale. Exhale, left arm comes in front of you. Shoulders drawing down, heart lifting. Exhale, release, and then reach the left arm up and over, scratching the back. Grab the elbow with the right hand or take the right fingertips to intertwine with the left behind you. If you do that, you want to just make sure you're not crunching or hunching over. You're both keeping the crown of your head lifted, but also knitting the top of your rib cage in towards your belly just a bit. One more inhale. Exhale, release, arms to a T. Draw the right knee up and in toward your chest. One more time, rotate the ankle there. And then cross the right ankle over the left knee, keeping the spine long, lean forward, however much you're able. Seated figure 4. Hold here or take your right elbow to the arch of your right foot. Draw your hands together at your heart and twist. And exhale, release. Set the right foot down. Inhale, lift the left knee. Again, take one more rotation of the ankle. And then cross the left ankle over the right knee. Kind of push that knee down. That could be helpful. And lean forward. It's also a nice opportunity to rub your foot there, pressing into the arch. Opportunity to stay there, breathing, or take the left elbow to the arch of the left foot, press the palms together and twist. And exhale, release. Set both feet flat on the ground and open them up wide, toes and knees pointing outward, seated goddess pose. Exhale, drop the right shoulder as you press the knees open. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop the left shoulder. Inhale, rise up. And a few more times each side, flowing with your breath, exhaling to twist. And it might feel good to hold. It might feel good to continue the motion. But take one more drop of the shoulder on each side. Inhale, rise up. Walk the feet back together. Sit at the edge of your chair. Lift the heart. Try to keep the knees in line as you extend the right leg forward, and then set it down. Left leg extends, and then set it down. Continue this motion back and forth. So your quads are firing up, your core is as well, to keep you balanced and to keep your knees in line. Many times in yoga, especially from down dog, when I say lift a leg, you may have heard me say this before, a lot of people will lift a leg and it is not straight and it's not really bent either. It's somewhere in between. Some of us have physical limitation, so I get that. I understand there might be an inability to fully straighten the leg. But as you gaze at your legs right now, I want you to notice, is your leg able to fully straighten? Can you lock that joint? If you do have that ability, then that means you also have the ability from down dog to lift a powerfully straight leg. So I just want to plant that seed in your head to notice how you lift your leg from down dog. Now, we're not going to do that today. Something to keep in mind for later. You can either keep the knees bent for a forward fold or straighten the legs as we lean over them. Your hands might touch the ground. Your feet could be flexed or pointed. Inhale, slowly rise up. Bend the knees. We're moving into a supported crescent. Turn to your left, setting your left thigh on your chair or ottoman, and keep the right knee bent first. If you have some padding, want to put that under your knee, that could be quite helpful there. But first, feeling both knees bent. You might stay here if that's enough of a stretch for the front of the right hip flexor, or you could curl the right toes under and begin to straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Now, you don't have to touch the ground. You could just bend the knee a little bit. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. You might not be leaning forward as you straighten the right leg like I am. I do that to protect my lower back. The more you bend and straighten here, the more you're slowly working into opening and mobility in the right hip. One more. And with that leg straight, take your right hand to the ground, lift your left arm high. So a supported dragonfly twist. And if you are sinking down into the right shoulder, lift up and out of it. One more inhale. Exhale, left hand comes to your left knee. Press into your knee to lift your heart as we turn and rotate to the right. Setting up first with both knees bent. And then again, you could stay there or curl the toes under, straighten the left leg. Lean forward if that serves your body as it does mine. Exhale, bend the left knee. I'm also very aware of energizing my core here, drawing the navel in and up. The next time the left leg straightens, set the left hand down on the ground, reach the right arm high, dragonfly twist. Powering into your left leg, trying to straighten it fully. Exhale, right hand comes down to the right knee. Press into your knee to lift up your heart. Rotate to face either side. We're going to do boat on your chair. Hopefully, we'll not lose balance here. I'm going to grab behind the legs and lift my heart. My feet are on the chair, but you also have the opportunity to lift them. You also could release your arms. If you have the flexibility, you could grab for the feet and straighten the legs here. I can't fully straighten mine today. I haven't done enough stretching yet, but I am striving to draw the shoulders down and keep my spine long. Two more breath cycles. And exhale, release. Set the feet on the ground. Rotate around to face the front again. And take some spinal twists, gentle spinal twists. Interlace your hands behind your head. On the exhale, lift your left knee, take your right elbow and touch the left knee. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch sides. Last two. Exhale, release the arms to a T. Interlace your hands behind your lower back. Straighten the arms, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward, relaxing your neck, pulling your hands up and off the small of your back. Exhale, release the arms down. Engage your core so you can roll up. Take a shoulder roll. Place your hands on top of your knees, drop your chin, and roll your head to the right. Exhale, roll the head to the left. Roll back and forth one more time. And then sit tall. Take your peace fingers of your dominant hand and touch your forehead. Take your thumb to the outside of your nose on one side and your ring finger, pinky finger to the outer nostril on the other. Just hold them lightly there. And then close off the right nostril. Breathe in through the left. Close the left nostril. Exhale through the right. Maintain that hold. Inhale through the right nostril. Close the right. Exhale through the left. Continue this breath. Inhale through the left. Close it off. Exhale through the right. Alternate nostril breathing. Inhale. Close off. Exhale. Inhale. Close off. Exhale. Striving to balance the sides of your physical airways. Usually one is a little bit more open than the other. Also, this serves to balance the mind, the right and left sides of the brain and the body. And then release your hand down to your lap. Close your eyes. And breathe deeply. Inhale. And when you get to the top, see if you can take in any more air and then just hold it for 3, 2, 1. Slowly begin your exhale. Feeling your diaphragm work, your belly engage, squeezing all the air out. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Gently start your inhale. Continue this breath, holding at the top and the bottom. Slowly come back to your regular subtle breath. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Thanking yourself for engaging in a gentle practice of movement and breath today. Committing to this practice in your life for the sake of your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual well-being. Namaste.